Hi there, my name is Kevin, and I'm the second and current voice of Milo Mellinger in Project Infinity. I'm 17 years old, I'm a junior in high school. I live in Atlanta, but the goal is to work in New York. I'm a big Pokemon fan, and I'm just honored to be here. So when I was just 6 years old, I was a big fan of the Geronimo Stilton books, where, if you know, it's the mouse who runs a newspaper and gets on crazy adventures. I had an audiobook CD of one of the books read by the majorly talented Bill Lobley, and all the voices he did in that audiobook was just inspiring. I started reading out loud a lot more. I even read a book out loud to my first grade class, and since then, I just knew voiceover was my calling card. My dad is a musician, he even has a Wikipedia page, and I've always just looked up to him, so, I've always somehow gonna be working in entertainment. My first voiceover role was an indie comic dub in 2017 by Gabalef, but I am no means a professional yet. As I said, I'm a big Pokemon fan, so the goal is to be a voice actor on that anime one day. I think there really isn't a challenge for voicing Milo. He's really like me. He's curious, he's adventurous, and he's way too trusting of people. His voice is not that far from mine. I actually think the biggest challenge I had with Milo is that I replaced another actor, the talented Joshua Waters, and I think I was a bit too focused originally on trying to copy his voice from Milo, because, he's a great voice actor. But then I realized I wanted to make the character mine, and I went with a voice more comfortable for me. Because voice matching is an art. It's one of the coolest things in voiceover for me. Like, how Mark Whitten can do a great impression of Jim Parsons for O in that Home cartoon. Milo was the second voice match I've done. The first was in CLW Entertainment's Doraemon fandub, where I replaced Zeph the Panda, and I studied his voice for a long while. So voice matching is something that is really awesome to me, basically. I think my favorite part about playing Milo is that it just solidifies the typecast I have, where I play a lot of young teenage boys. And, so my favorite part is that it's not that hard of a role. So for Project Infinity, I've only been in 2 episodes so far, but I usually try to make it so my turnaround rate is the same day, not just for Project Infinity, but for all projects I'm in, because, every client, every project I'm in is a blessing, basically. Every type of work I can get is always appreciated, so I will always go the extra mile for directors. I think it takes about a solid good hour, because I want to make sure that Kaiko gets all the lines she needs perfectly. Like I said earlier, I'm a lot like Milo, and it's just funny because like how Milo looks up to Gun as a brother, I'm starting to look up to his voice actor Tom and just be like, I want to be friends with this guy. So I don't usually do anything to get into character because, as I said, Milo is a very easy voice to put on. However, those lip smacks can be tough. Follow Yuri Lowenthal's advice and eat green apples, y'all. You know what? I won't be modest. Every voice actor and actor in general dreams of the lead role, and Gun would just be simply amazing to play, but you know what? Tom deserves it so much more. Kaiko has been super nice to me. I just love her work and dedication on this project. And some people I've shown this to are like, why is it just dolls? And it's like, it's not just dolls. This is just mind-blowing. And she's been super accommodating and so nice, and from letting me play Milo in the first place to just connect with all these wonderful fans as well, I'd say this is one of my top 3 projects to work on. To the fans of Project Infinity, and especially Film Critic 997, since I know you're in the comments supporting us, thank you. I get the scripts after an episode comes out, so I am in just as much suspense as you are. I really cannot wait to see what this amazing project has for us all. So that's all from me, y'all. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Kevin Cutliffe, all lowercase, no spaces. Be sure to support other projects I'm in, like Bulba Garden's Bulba News Weekly Roundup. I don't know when this interview will come out, but I am recording this on Christmas Eve, so have a happy holidays, y'all.